Sorry about that. I had a commercial come up on the screen and interrupted me. All right. So what I'm getting is that you do not like drama, but there's someone in the mix that might potentially like it. I don't think this is you. Maybe you get stuck in a lot of drama, but on top of that, and again, I try to keep my sense of humor. I've got this card here, and it says, "Get thee back, he doth bust a move." And what I'm getting from that is you're trying to take a break from everything, just so you can figure out how you're doing, how you're feeling, and what you can do about things. That's good. This feels like there's going to be potential noise coming from elsewhere, or a potential whistleblower on some sort of situation. Anything else from these cards? I feel like I'm going to get one more card from this deck, so I want to go ahead and try, and then we'll see what else we can get. I wanted to do water signs first because of, again, that's way too much, because it's been a little heavy, and I've been trying to do my best to just try to zoom in and focus on what needs to be. All right, so I got this. I don't love you anymore. I just want you to go. Now, potentially, that doesn't have to be an actual, like, romantic reading. This could be a situation that you're not pleased with anymore. It could be a job. It could have been a position you were put in. It could be just some aspect of you that you're letting go of. Like, I don't want this to be a part of my legacy. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of a change. What's this? I do feel like there needs to be some sort of a change, or a change is coming. And again, I do read the majority of the time. It's my cards that I made from entertainment, movies, or whatever, because it's easier for me. I got my cat and dog are fighting in the other room. Just so I understand it. Okay, again, for my water signs. Oh, I got this one. Sorry. I got Kat and Patrick from 10 Things. Again, I'm not getting a love reading from this. This feels like not to say that it's not something that you love. This could be something that started out that you loved doing, or an aspect of your life that you loved, and now it seems to be drifting, or you're looking to try something else. Let me see if I get anything else from this. If this is from a female point of view, okay, say this. Someone you put up on a pedestal, possibly, right? Someone you felt was superior in some aspects of your life. Again, this doesn't have to be love, but it could be an idea. It could be a person. It could be the male sex. It could be... It feels like you're saying goodbye to it. Does that make sense? You're letting go of whatever this was. Again, I don't know if it's a person. To me, it feels like it's an aspect of a whole, or like it feels like a female perspective on a more masculine part of life. Let's see. My cats are just fighting nonstop. Excuse me, I'm gonna go check that out. Is there any? Okay. Yeah, so that was interesting. My pets were fighting. So yeah, I don't know what that was. Could be. It could. A fight could be going on right now. Who knows? Okay. All right. See, I'm always anxious, thinking I'm not living my life to the fullest. I have noticed a lot lately where you do see more women being more driven towards other passions other than just men. And I'm wondering if this might be what the reading is, because I have been really thrown back by all of that stuff. I see a lot more women taking care of themselves emotionally. And for the women that think that, or have been told that they are weak for crying or for feeling it, and that makes them low energy, that's not true. See, when we actually go into our feelings, we are more upward, we are more vibrational, because it means that we're connected. This, and this is all together. So if someone says that you're weak for crying or feeling or expressing how you feel, that's not true. It means that you know, you feel, you see, you hear. It's those things. And I think it's good that women are paying more attention to what makes them happy as well. And that could be any aspect of your life. You could want to be a mother. You could want to be happily married. You could want that career. That could be going on that trip. That could be any of those things. That should be up to you without any control on the outside. This isn't true. You are complete, even when you lose an aspect of yourself. That old narrative that we give ourselves, you are complete. Even the fractured pieces of yourself make you complete. The days that we feel broken and tired and emotional, we're still complete. Okay, so there's that. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say goodnight till it be tomorrow. Romeo and Juliet. Some goodbyes are meant to happen. But if they are because of someone else's control of making us say goodbye, that's different. Make sure it's on your own account. If you want to say goodbye to someone or something, that's on you or the other person involved. The other thing I want to say is, you know, when people say make peace, when it comes to another relationship, we have to understand that many of us, and this doesn't make it wrong, that their needs, I don't know where that came from. I had some sort of a southern accent. There needs to be closure. There needs to be that conversation, because things will always be gapped, and that will always be open. Now, if someone intentionally causes it so there is no communication, then I do hope you find that peace, because we can only communicate so much. That other person has to communicate as well. Words are important. Words matter. Okay. Jeez. Okay, new stack. Nope. Okay. Okay, these are good. All right. I don't know how to live in this world if these are the choices. I think things are really just, a lot of things that are going on in the world isn't ours to carry, and we need to let that aspect go. We have to control, I don't want to say control, I'm letting that word go. We have this need and desire and want to be of some sort of service for ourselves, to nurture that part. And when there's so much going on outside, it's really difficult to focus on that. It's difficult to heal. I got this little, I don't think it's a firefly that got in last night, and it won't leave me alone. Okay, so I feel like this has to do with how dangerous the world appears. When we see so much and when we think so much, we're not going so much into here. And, let me use this. Okay. You know how some readers will tell you, and this is my point of view of how I view it, of how I see it. When readers will tell you that we're all connected, and people say we are one. To me, I don't view it in the way that people, in some aspects of readings. I think that being an individual is very important. And sometimes when we say that we are all connected and we are all one, can be self-harming in a way. So I try not to go there, because it makes people feel like they are less equal, less important. Because if you have someone who is dealing with their own stuff and you tell them that, they start to think, then why am I here? What's the point of me? Does that make sense? I feel that it's very important that we keep that aspect of ourselves, that we are an individual. Okay. Now, when it says, I don't know how to live in this world if these are the choices, I feel like it's almost like that situation where you feel like, when a mom has a bunch of stuff going on outside, just like me with the cats and the dog fighting. I'm trying to focus on one thing. I finally got it quiet. I'm trying to focus. And then there's outside stuff. But in order for me to go and give you what you need, I have to take care of that too. So then I can put my attention and focus back into this. I feel like telling you and do something for you. You help a lot of people. And if you help a lot of people, that shows goodness. And then I really feel like I'm reading for the females here, or the feminine. I'm a guy. I have pride. The world is full of guys. Be a man. With that being said, and I think I might end this reading here. What I do want to say is that with everything going on in the world today, that this statement couldn't be more true. There's so much shifting of blame and pointing of fingers, and yes, I do it too. We all have. That instead of focusing so much on that stuff, that saying it's one narrative and not a possible other narrative, what I think we need to think about is saying thank you to the people that realize this. So to the men that are clapping for the females right now, we appreciate you and we see you and we hear you and we want to thank you. And we appreciate you very, very much. Okay. I think I'm going to end it there. I want to leave it on a positive note. Although I think I should, I feel like I should do this. Now these are cards that I made too. This could be something that you see in real life. It could be something that you dream about. It's too much. Give me 1 or 2 cards, please. Please, just a couple. Thank you. All right. The Bard. Someone charming is interested in you but hides his true identity. Watch out. Make sure that it's for real. Actions and words must matter and must match. Garbage man, you have left those who have caused you much discomforts and hopeful for the future. As you should be. If you can, try to not focus so much on the fear of everything that's going on. Because remember, when there's these aspects of control, fear, we have to just kind of let that happen. Think of it as kind of like a tower moment. That's the chaos going on. Without that, there's not any real change. But with that, we also have to break the negative cycle of it, the loop. We have to stop that. We have to stop going around and around in a perfect circle. We have to stop that. Or as we should say, some people think it's a perfect circle. It's not if it's all negative. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like if you had a balloon filled with nails, it's going to pop. If you have a balloon filled with glitter or helium, it's something light and like, ooh, ah, then it's going to be uplifting. And we need more of that. So in the darkest of times right now, I hope that you can find your light. Okay, so I wish you the best. And of course, stay decent. Bye-bye.